about the NBA a bit. FedEx. Dana White got somebody fired from FedEx for throwing a box. That shit crazy. I don't even know if it was a UFC box. FedEx don't be caring about it, be treating people stuff, but seen the FedEx truck. But nonetheless, let's speak on I don't talk about Reggie Miller comments on LeBron. I thought I was the only person that heard him say that. Apparently, with the social media, ain't nobody safe. But Austin Rivers kind of got people in the raw. He said there's 30 guys in the NBA right now that can play in the NFL. No, it's not. It's probably not even one. It's probably not even one that can play at a high level. That's just going to play. It's not one. You got to understand, NBA, NFL players' mentalities is different. I played both football, basketball, baseball, everything. The mentality is different. The mentality is mad different. So when you start talking about kind of like the athlete, like Russell Westbrook is probably what? At best a 4.5. He's a bigger guy though, so that's good speed. 4.5. So 4.5, that's still good speed for 6'4". Imagine Calvin Johnson was 6'4", around, well, they're the same height, 6'4". See, Calvin was 6'5", Russell about 6'4", 6'5". We were rounded up. He ran a 4.3, I think 4 or 5 in somebody else's shoes. He didn't even run the 40 in his shoes. So think about that. As far as just athletically, when you start talking about Bo Jackson ran a sub 4.2. That mean 4.18, 4.19. You know how fast that is with all that weight on you. So you start talking about DK Metcalf, and it's from a speed aspect point of view, NBA players in a straight line or agility wise, they can't fuck with that. Just from a speed standpoint of view, they can't fuck with it. Shooting, dribbling, all that's but they can't even play 82 games. We talking about them going out there playing NFL football. They can't even play back-to-backs. They're not tough enough. They're not even built durable enough to play football no more. To play basketball. They not even durable. Chet Holmgren, I was thinking like the NBA should come out with an Iron Man team every year. People that play 82 games. Certain minutes, I know you 25 minutes or better average. Guys who play 82 games, they should have an Iron Man team. Tiebreaker for the top 5. Maybe points per game or something like that. But they should have that. But no, they ain't built to play in the NBA. Like, you talking about right now, just say, okay, we're going to put you in training camp. Nobody. Listen to me. Nobody. They ain't nobody. You know how hard that, like, what they going to do? Receiver? They don't even run plays in the NBA like that no more. So what they going to do out there? Run receiver? No, LeBron, no. LeBron wouldn't last. At 6'9", too much legs. He would have a very short career from them. And now they don't want you to hit high anymore, hit you low. Anybody like above 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", it's a wrap. Too much legs to hit. They are promoting hitting guys low. So once you start thinking about it, bro, like maybe Anthony Edwards will go out there and have it. But to say right now, fuck no. That training is too different. Like, okay, he can just go right now. No. That training is too different to go from the NFL, NBA to NFL. They don't even lift weights in the NFL for real, in the NBA no more. That's one of the reasons that they don't have durability. All that flopping and all that, bro, you go out there, it's a different ball game when you play football. Like, they have zero physicality in the NBA. As soon as you bump or touch somebody, it's a foul. And the NFL ain't nowhere near as physical it was in the 90s, 80s, 70s. These dudes couldn't survive that, bro. Especially not on the training regiment they are in the NBA. I was watching Jokic deadlift a plate. This is a 7-footer, 6'11", 260, 270, 80, deadlifting a plate. Like, do you understand? Like, that's what you don't see NBA players built like Earl Boykins no more, built like Kevin Willis no more. Even Dwight Howard, you don't see them build like Dwight Howard. Anthony Davis get injured every year. He don't build his body up to look muscular. to take that pounding. Pause. So when Austin Rivers say that, like he's never played football on a high level, probably any level. I remember I had a friend, his brother tried out. He had an older brother, he tried out. This nigga had the funniest stories about brothers in sports. He had a brother that tried out for football, Alex. He said Alex was running and he got hit. I guess he got the ball, he got tackled and hit into and got knocked into the Gatorade cooler. He said, dog, he said, because I knew him, dog, we was cool. He said Alex took the pass, the helmet off, took all that shit off, left it there, and never played football again, dog, bruh. He's had me rolling. he went to the car, he took the equipment off, and went to the car. He said Alex got hit so hard, he was like, I'm good, dog. Dog, then he had another brother, side note. He had another brother, right? They had this recreation center called Adam Buzzell, I think they was at. And they was boxing or whatever, right? He had another brother that was slow. But he had got him into boxing. It was something that he liked to do. So, yeah, I don't quote me on this. It might have been his first match. I don't know his other brother name. But, you know, I think he was the oldest. But he had a learning disability. So the dude started getting the best of him, right? He said the dude was getting the best of his brother. He said, so, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry because this shit is mad funny. He said his brother took his teeth. I guess it had to be in between the round. I don't remember. He said he took his teeth, ripped the gloves off. He said, so, I'm sorry because this shit is not funny. It's like him telling me this yesterday. He said he ripped the gloves off, tore them off. He said he went over there bare knuckle, started swinging on that dude in the corner, started getting down on the dog in the corner, started beating him up in the corner and shit. He said he walked out the gym. He said he put his head down and walked out the gym. He said I put my head down and just walked out the gym and left. He said he just walked out the gym and just like, nah, he left, bruh. He said he walked out the gym and left. Dog had me in tears. He had me in tears telling that story, dog. He said I walked out the gym and left, dog. But I say like the physicality is totally different, bro. These dudes today, now if some of these guys trained, maybe they can do what Antonio Gates did. But Antonio Gates played in high school. If they train, yes. But to say right now we can just take 30 NFL, man, you can't take one. Not one of them gonna make it, bro. Not one. Nate Robinson, people forget, tried to play into the NFL. He played, I think, college at Washington, played in high school, didn't make it, bro. The athleticism is totally different. Especially if he was trying to play cornerback. Like safeties are corners who really didn't have the feet to play corner. Corners are the most athletic guys on the field. Bar none, the most athletic guys on the field. Maybe somebody have a shot at playing quarterback, but to play quarterback, it don't stop. I understand Jalen Suggs was a high school quarterback. Don't mean you would have been a pro quarterback or college. Like going through the progressions, you know, that's something that's something that when you a quarterback, you probably always been that guy since you was in little league. That's one thing you learn about high school quarterbacks. Like they been that guy. They got the temperament. They usually the smartest guys out there. They usually the most chillest guys out there. They usually the cool one is usually the quarterback. Like if it's one jock that's gonna take a nerd or fuck with the nerds or something like that, or mess with a chick outside the social class, it's the quarterback. Or just befriend them, take them under his wing, it's the quarterback. They just cool. They usually level headed, but yeah, them dudes can't do it. And can any NFL player go to the NBA? Nah, man, it's too much skill. Devin Funchess, he made it somewhere in a professional league. Used to be tight end for Carolina. Used to play at Michigan, Farmington Hills, Northwood, Farmington Hills. I forget which one, the green and yellow one. He played out there. He couldn't stay healthy in NBA and NFL, so he started a basketball career. Heard he pretty good though. But yeah, Reggie Miller took a shot at LeBron and praised Anthony Edwards after they lost the game 3. I know they lost game 4 already. Game 3, and said that him taking accountability for the Wolves not coming out with more energy and playing hard versus Nuggets in game 3. And he said that's my fault. And Reggie Miller said, We got players in the league that's on the Mount Rushmore of the NBA who don't take accountability and shift blame to everybody else. He was talking about LeBron James. He said currently. It's only one guy currently that's on the Mount Rushmore in the NBA. And that's LeBron. That's LeBron, and he do. LeBron, a lot of people say that's that single mother shit that's inside of him, who don't take no accountability. People don't understand how detrimental that is to not have the natural male balance in the house. See, people, single mothers say, why you don't want to be, stepfather? They try to shame guys into being stepfather, black men, because other men don't believe in that shit. Unless they got kids to the table. Step by Step was one of them shows that showed that. But they was older. He had a bunch of kids. She had a bunch of kids. But that's what they don't talk about. It's certain female traits that you pick up when your mother you too much, that you can't get up out of you. That a male is there. It's kind of like the natural chromosomes or genetic balance in your body. When you all men and women have testosterone and estrogen level, but that level, when that estrogen level gets too high in men, and it does happen, it's called a hormone balance or whatever. A lot of times you be around women too much. I know somebody that was around women too much. I was telling my dad, he was like, "How what's the name doing?" I said, "He a full blown woman now." You know what I'm saying? And women know this, dude. So when they keep the kids away from the father, it hurts. And like, some women make you go with the father. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand you need that male balance. And it's something that a man, it's a way that a man get a point across that children listen better. Like, even with female dog, like, you can read about this. Female dogs are more attentive and they're more submissive to male ownership, to male owners. So they're more likely to listen to the male than the female. And I acknowledge that with a lot of the boy dogs too. Like, when the boy dogs, be walking with the mom or walking with the woman, the daughter, or whatever, whoever, they feel like they can have that free range a little bit more. They get away with a little bit more. I remember Miles as a puppy used to make my stepdaughter walk him and shit. And he didn't want to leave the park. She said he nibbled on, like, he kind of bit down on her and her friend's wrist a little bit. Not where it hurt him, because he didn't want to leave the park. With me, that wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of catch my drift. So not having accountability, that is a female trait. I think we all can agree that, and we see it on the internet every day. They don't have accountability for their actions, and also we don't hold them accountable because we allow them to shame us into doing something. And the mothers do that to their sons. So I'm not giving LeBron a way out, but he don't take blame for nothing. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always the coach's fault. Remember, that's one of the reasons he got David Blatt fired in Cleveland, was because David Blatt called him out for not playing defense. Yeah, he called him out for not playing defense in a film study. Not too long after that, if my memory serves me correctly, David Blatt was gone and never heard from again. So, like I said before, yeah, Reggie Miller right. A lot of them players, he chose to be on the team, it didn't work out, then it's somebody else's fault. And that's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. But Reggie Miller is right for calling them out. And shout out to Jamal Crawford. He's pretty good on the mic. So, yeah, I always like Jay Crossover. So, Reggie Miller, one of my top 5 favorite players of all time. This list probably never going to change. But if y'all know, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Reggie Miller, Tim Duncan. My favorite top 5 of all time. So, 5. That never changes. I don't think that's ever going to change. I love Damian Lillard, love Ja. But I don't really think. Who else I like really? Anthony Edwards, he coming. But pause. But I don't think that top 5 ever gonna change, man, in my opinion. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Hit the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree, check out the Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Amazon Music, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, the whole 9 piece.